Trying something totally different for my channel. During the pandemic, I've been really into these guys, Cracking the Cryptic. These guys, they're awesome. They sit here and basically solve complicated Sudokus. Yeah, Mark and Simon. You can see I've watched almost all of these. I've really gotten sucked in. So I'm going to try to solve one myself, and we'll see what happens. I've been solving a lot of these, but every now and then I need Mark or Simon's help to get nudged in the right direction. Let's see if we can just do this one straight through. So let's read the instructions. Normal Sudoku rules apply. The digit in the red cell is high. 6, 7, 8, or 9. Okay. Digit in the blue cell is low. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to actually make these blues because I have a feeling that's going to be a pattern throughout this puzzle. And it'll be nice to double click and get all the blues in one shot. Digits along a purple line form a set of non-repeating consecutive digits, which can be in any order. Okay, so you could have, ignore the 1, 2, 3, 4, but you could have 1, 2, 4, 3, for instance. They're consecutive. They don't necessarily have to be in any order, but they obviously can't repeat any digits because they have to be consecutive, right? Adjacent digits along a green line must have a difference of at least 5. So this is a common rule. And basically one thing that this means is there cannot be a 5 on the green line because there's no pair, no number could come adjacent to it. Cool. Blah, 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 blah. A digit in a yellow cell must be greater than all of the orthogonally adjacent cells. Interesting. So the lowest these 3 could be is 1, 2, 3, which would put this at 4. We got this cell over here, but it could be a 1 again, or 2, or 3, depending on the orientation of those. So I think this only needs to be 4 or higher. Same thing applies over here. I'm not at all shy about penciling in, so bear with me. Hopefully you'll be able to follow along what the hell I'm talking about when I start getting pencil crazy. Yeah, so where do we want to start here? Purple lines have to be consecutive. So, and this has to have 1 high and 1 low. So this is 6 consecutive digits. So actually this can't be a 6. If this is a 6, there's no 6 consecutive digits you could put along this, right? Now, if you did 1 through 6 on this, that's fine. We said we can get rid of the 6 there, that's fine. But if you put 1 through 6 on this, then you have 7, 8, or 9 up here. You're going to have the other 2 from 7, 8, 9 here, which doesn't work. I can see we're going to do the same thing, but in reverse down there. So this can't be 1 through 6 because there's no, you put a high digit here, but you don't have a low digit to go with it, to make sure they're a difference of at least 5. So what's the next best thing we could do? Well, we could do 2 through 7 along the purple. We could put a 1 in here, and then 1 can match with any high digit, so it could be, let's see, we said 2 through 7, so this is 8 or 9, yeah, and this could be 1, 8, or 9. So I'm going to mark that for now, just as a temporary. And that was with this being 2 through 7. So actually we're saying this can't be 7 either, because if this is 7, forces this to be 1 through 6. And then you have 7, 8, 9 to fill here. Yeah, so this can't be 7 either. All right. So this is the world if it's 2 through 7. Could it be 3 through 8? So if it's 3 through 8, this is not an 8. This would be a 9. And then you have to put 1 and 2 here, so that doesn't work either. So this cannot be 3 through 8. And for the same reason it can't do 4 through 9, because there ends up being no high digit to put. There's nothing to put here either. So this actually has to be 2 through 7, and then we have 1, 8, 9 here. So like I said, I think we can do the same thing here. So this has to be at least 6 digits, so this couldn't possibly have a 4 on it. It also can't have the 3, because if it has the 3, there's no small digit left to put on here because you have to make this 4 through 9. Sorry, there's no large digit to put on here because you have to do 4 through 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. But this could be 1 or 2. But you do have to have a 9 here with the 1 or 2, and then this has to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Where do we go from here? Tempted to look here. Okay, so here's the thing. We said 1 is not on this. It's not up here. So 1 has to appear on one of these. Whichever one it appears on is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's think about that. If this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, if the 1's here, right, then this line has to be 1, 2, 3, 4 because you can't go downwards from 1. It has a 1, so you can only go upwards, so you'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if it's this line, what do you put here? You can't put 1, 2, 3, or 4. So the minimum you could do would be like 5, 6, 7, and this would be 8 or 9. I don't see that immediately breaking. Something else we can do, I feel like I have to use this other line maybe. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but you have this guy. That's the difference. Is that what's going to set things off? Maybe I need to look at that. Not sure yet. And let's come back to this because I feel like there's something here. So I want to try something in another direction. I was thinking about this one and why I was able to do so much work on it. And it's because I have this long consecutive streak and then the high-low or low-high that kind of interrupts it, right? And you have to pick a sequence from the middle, basically. Could this be 1, 2, 3, 4? Ah, that's all it took. 1 has to go somewhere on here. 1 can't go down here because that means you have to put 1, 2, 3, 4 on this line, and then you're going to put a high on one of these, and then what low can you put? You have no lows left. So this cannot be the 1, 2, 3, 4 line because it leaves no low to the green. The 1 has to appear in this column 1. So it's on this. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, except this isn't a 1. And this is no longer 4. So you have to put either 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8 here. Which means this cannot be a 7. Because you need to use at least 3. Yeah. So this is an 8 or a 9. This is basically whatever doesn't fit in here. 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it could be 9 also. Put it in there, why not? Now this has to have either an 8 or a 9 on it. Whichever one you choose, though, has to appear here. Okay, let's do the same thing over here. Yeah, I think I know this. So 9 has to go on one of these, right? And whichever one it goes on, again, because it's the end of the line, you'd have to do 9, 8, 7, 6. Now, this one I have highlighted cannot be 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, because it leaves you no high digit, the same way that we left no low digit there. So this must be, oops, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is not the 9, though. 9 must be here. Put the 1 and 2 like that. And because of that, this cannot be 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, for this to be 4 or 5, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be 5 also. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, not a 5. This is a 1, 2, and there's a 1, 2 somewhere along here. I guess I can mark these two, right? Blue. These we know are all high. These we know are all low. We'll call you yellow / high. Here's my issue. I usually use yellow for 5s. I guess I will use gray to indicate that. I don't really need the yellow on this, I don't think. Just do it like that. You're high. Oh wait, does this have to be 8 or 9? If you put a 9 up top, you have to put an 8 at the bottom. But I don't see why you couldn't do 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to delete this. Now these are all yellow / red. These are all low / yellow. Man, oh, I was going to use gray instead. That's right. Yeah, I really feel like this can be almost anything. As can this. I mean, this can be literally anything. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. Okay. So this is a 3 cell line. This can only be 4 or 5. So if it's a 4, we just went straight down. It'd be 4, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, however you want to order it. But there's no 1 for sure. Now, you can also go up from the 5, except this doesn't go up. So you can't go up, which means you must go down from either 4 or 5. So you either get 3 or 4 here, and then you get 2 or 3 here. Okay, so cool. We do know this is blue at least. Now, we have 4 low numbers. There can't be a 5th low number. There's only 4 in one row. So that's a 5. Which means I color coded this wrong, but this is low and it's a 4. And that means no 4 here. We have a 2, 3 here, so this must be a 4, this must be a 1. That gives us a 2, 3 pair there. No 2 or 3 there. No 5 here, so it's not gray. These must be high, so I'll just put 6, 7, 8, 9 in there. Okay, we get the same thing here, I believe. So this can't be a 5. 8, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6. There's no way to get to 5. Which means, let's do that wrong. You're not gray. This as well is 6, 7, 8, and must be high. Now, similarly, we have 4 highs, so this cannot be high, must be gray, must be a 5. This must not be gray, must not have a 5. Oh, well, this is interesting. These can't be 9s, this can't be 9, so this must be 9. We have the same thing over here. Oh, we already got it, I guess. Okay, cool. So we placed our 9. Oh, no, that's interesting. This is the only place 4 and 9. Which means these can't be 6s, it has to be 7, 8, 9. You got a 7, 8 pair here, makes that a 6. Makes that a 7, 8 pair. Well, we know these are blue now, because we've filled up our 5 and 2 and 4 reds. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4. Could be as low as 3, 4. Could be 1, 2 as well. But you could also do 3, 4, 5, 6, I think, up here. Now there has to be a 5 and a red in here. Okay, so you are not 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, no 7, 8 here. Have to have a 9 down here. And a 1 up here? No. A 4 though. Yeah. I mean, this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is sort of similarly, oops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this can't be 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, it can't have, I just can't have 1 on it, that's all. If this had a 1 on it, it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's no low digit to match here. So this cannot have a 1 on it. We already know this is a 9, so this must be a 1. Gives us a 2, 9 pair there. Let's jump over here. We can do the same thing. This can't have a 9 on it. Because if it has a 9, it has to use up all the high digits, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's no high digit for this. So this is the only place a 9 can be. No 9 here. This has to have an 8 on it. Even if it went up to 9, that means it also has to have 6 and 7. Oops. Along here in general. Not necessarily in this column. Actually, wait, this has to have an 8 on it, then it can't have a 4. Has to have an 8, yeah. Oh, then, well, this can't be a 4, and it can't be a 5. So this is 6, 7, 8, and possibly 9. Oh, again, this can't be 9. Because if this is 9, again, you have no high digit left here. Okay, so it has to be 5, 6, 7, 8. The 5 cannot go here. So that means the 5 is in this column, in these 3 cells, and cannot be here. That's a little bit of a start. Just doing a little bit of Sudoku cleanup. We can't have 4 or 5 in there, and I'm guessing we can do the same thing here. No 5 or 6, and no 4. Has to have a 2, cannot have a 1 by the same logic. So this has to be 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, can't have the 5 here, so this is 2, 3, 4. Must be a 5 here. Yeah, you're not a 2 either. Just like you're not an 8. Get rid of 6 and 7, put a 5 here. Cool. Must be a 5 here. Must be a 5 here. Yes. Because there's no 5 here. 6 can only go in these 2 cells, which means it ain't over here. Okay, we have a 6 here, 6 here, so there has to be a 6 here. Alright, now flipping over, 4 can only go here. So there's a 4 here somewhere, and there's no 4 here. Oh, yeah, we can figure out what the number is on this. So 2, 3, 4 here. You have to have a 1 on here somewhere. You could have a 6, I suppose. Yeah, any high digit. 1. And we can take 6 out of there. I guess that's about it. Over here, you need a high digit. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're using up most of them here, so you have to have a 9. And then some low digit. This can't be a 4. So we can go with this a little further. There's definitely a 9 on here. There's definitely a 9 on here. There's definitely a 9 down here. Similarly, you have a 1 in here and a 1 in here, so you must have a 1 in here. No 1 in here. No 9 in here, even though I didn't finish drawing that. Let's look at this, maybe. So this guy, let's assume it starts with 5. It can't go down. So it would have to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, well, without the 9. You could start with a 6 and get to 9. You could also start 9, 8, 7, 6. You could do 5, 6, and 4 and 3 as well. But we said no 9. What else can go in these cells, I guess, since they're looking a little suspicious? Could be a 1. Excuse me. Could be a 2. Don't see why it couldn't be a 3. I don't really see much restricting these at all at the moment. It can't be a 9. Oh wait, you can't be a 9. Yeah, so basically this is a 9. There has to be a 9 on the screen because it has to have a high digit, and all the other high digits are here. So there has to be a 9. 9 has to go here. And this basically just can't be 9. A little chain reaction maybe. 2 is going to be powerful, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Damn it. Yeah, we know there's a 2 here now. We always knew that. Huh, okay. Where's 1 go in this column? Has to be there. Ooh, that's nice. Much nicer than the 2 that did nothing for me. 8. There's no 8 here. There's no 6 here or 8. So this is a 7-9 pair, which means there's no 7 here. You must be a 7. You must be, oops, 8. You can't get to 3 because you'd have to do 3, 4, 5. And there's no digit to put here, so you can't have a 3 down here now. Could still do 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is interesting. We've got all 4 high digits here, so these cannot be 6 or 7. One of them has to be a 5. That means all of these have to be low. And this is gray-blue. I don't know which way yet. This is gray, high. Only one is gray, obvi. That's red. And then this is red-blue. One high, one low. This is definitely low. This is gray / low. Yeah, and this is red-blue again. Can't be 1, can't be a 2. 1 must go here. Oh, well, you can't be a 1. You must be a 1. Therefore, you're not a 1. One of you is a 1. One of you is also a 4. 2, 3 here. Might be the only one. Oh, no, 3 here. That's kind of cool. And this is 6, 7, 8. What's up with 9s? Ah, okay, so you have to be a 9. Just by Sudoku and the fact that we said this couldn't be a 9. Ah, here you go. This cannot be 3, 4, 5, 6. Because you'd have to put 5, 6 here, and then what do you put here? So you can't get to 6, because you'd have to use 5, and you can only put it here. Now you could still do 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, and you'd have a 6 here, so that's okay. But there's no 6 here. Okay. Oh, here you go. If this is a 5, then you have to do either 7 or 9, and you're going to need a 6 in the middle. 5, 6, 7, 8, not you. You can't even get to 9. So you'd have to do 5 and 7, means you have to have a 6 here, and then you got nothing left to put here. So this can't be 5, it must be 6, which is kind of what I wanted. 5 in the middle, knocks out a 5 there. Those can be low. There's no way we're getting to 4 without using 5. So these must be high. Excuse me. Okay. Now, we got all, yeah, okay, so these have to be high. These are either high or 5. Now, we can't put another high digit here, so this must be the other high digit. I think that has to be 2, 3, because it can't be 6, 7. I'm trying to avoid coloring those for now, but I guess that's blue. Blue, blue, blue. And yeah, okay, so this is red, blue. You're not a 6, you're not an 8. Can't be 6, can't be 8. This one could be 9 though, instead of 1. That's it, and so this is the same. Can't be 2 or 3 though. So 4, 5. Can be 6, can be 7, can't be 8, could be 9. Oh, duh. There's already a 6 on this line. Now you got a 7, 8 pair, so there's already a 7 on this line. Alrighty, so if that's not a 9, it has to be low. Alright, so you might have noticed the timer just jumped by a good bit. I have cut out a section here where I made a mistake and then ended up in a conundrum. So now backed up to where I believe I made the mistake. So I had basically said this had to be blue. This had to be 2, 3, 4. And that led to, I think that's what led to the issue. So I'm going to erase that. Let's not jump to conclusions there. I'm going to think about this a little bit more. Because if that was 2, 3, 4, we had to put the 1. Oh, well, all right. Here's another direction to take this. We know this line's 1, 2, 3, 4, in some order. So it has to have a 1. Well, that's the only place it could. Makes that a 4, not a 4, 1, not a 1. This definitely has a 4 on it now, and then either a 2 or a 3. So what could this be? Can't be a 1, can't be a 2, because you'd have to put Oh no, wait, it could be a 2. You could have a 2, 1. But you couldn't do 2, 3, because that breaks this 2, 3. Now, if this is a 3, you can't go 3, 4. You can't go 3, 2. So it can't be a 3. Can't be a 4, because you know you have a 4 here. Can't be 5. Could be 6. Can't be 7 or 8. Could be 9. Okay. So it's either 2 or 6. And if it's 6, this could be 5 or 7. I think. Oh no, it can't be 7, because we have a 7, 8 pair. Okay. Now, nice. Yes. Okay. If this is 2, this is 1. And you have a 2 and a 1 here. So you need to put a 2 and a 1 in row 7 and box 7. However, that's not possible because this is the only place they can go, and you can't put them both in here. So this can't be a 2, 1. Must be 6, 5. And that gives us some things to color. Cool. So yes, my 2, 3, 4 down here was definitely wrong. On the flip side, we put a nice little 2, 3, 4 in here. Got the 5 here. So there's no 5 in either of these. They're not gray. We got a little 7, 8 pair here. So this can't be 7 or 8. It must be a 6. This can no longer be 6. Must be 7. No 7 up there. Which means this is now a 4, 7. And there's definitely a 6 up here. This does not have a 4, nor a 7, nor a 6. It's 5 and 8. I don't think we need that anymore. Well, 5 must go here. Which puts a 5 here and an 8 here. Okay, so this is not a 5. 5 must be here. In this row, we already have our 5 high digits, so this can't be a 6. Well, it also just can't be a 6. Can't be red. That's the only remaining place for a 6. So you're not blue. And then this is one of each. Let's see. This must be blue now. It has to be 1, 3, or 4. That's interesting. So the other red is definitely down here, and it's a 9. So these cannot have 7 or 5 or 6 or 8. It must be blue. This guy has to be the 1. And we finally get our 1 here, and that's all our ones. These are red and blue. No, we have our 4 blues. That's red. And that's not red. That's blue. Now you're not 3, 4, and you're not an 8. Yeah. We know a lot of stuff now. 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 7, 8, 6. Nice 3, 4 pair. You're an 8. Not an 8. You're an 8. Oh, this is 2, 3, 4. We must have 1 red, 1 blue, and 1 gray up in here. A little trifecta. You're red. We have our 4 blues, so these must both be red. Well, we also knew that from here. But anyways, this can't be a 4. This can't be a 1. That's the only place for the 1. Which means we're done with our blues. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, not a 9. We have 6, 7 here. These are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 9s, I think. But can't be a 9, so you're the 5, you're the 9. You're a 5, you're a 5. I think we've placed all the 5s. Okay. We still got some red, blue ambiguity, but that's okay. We'll get there. Guess we can also do this. Get rid of all our 5s. Ah, here we go. 4's here. 4's here. I don't know what. Oh yeah, 4 has to be on the line, which means 4 has to appear up here. 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 7, 4, 6, 7, 6, 7. Not a 6. Must be the 6, must be the 2, must be the 3, must be the 2. Let's see, 4, 3, 4, 3. Oh, no, sorry. 3. Can't be 3 or 4, must be 2. Can't be 2 or 3, must be 4. Can't be 4 or 3, must be 2. 3. What am I missing here? Oh, this one. Because of the line, has to be a 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. All right. Let us just double check. 925, 136, 784, 48, 97, 138, 468, 357, blah, 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 blah. Cool. This is looking good to me. Let me know what you think of this video, I guess. I don't know that I'll do these all the time, but if you guys get a kick out of it, maybe.